Alright, check me out. So it's not only about doing what you're supposed to do. A lot of times people have that part figured out. What they don't have figured out is not doing what you're not supposed to do. Let me give you an example. I know some men, they be hitting the gym, they be saving money, they be reading books, doing the things you're supposed to do, pursuing themselves, developing themselves, doing things that's righteous, that helps them on the path, their journey becoming a king. But we know what they're also doing? Oh yeah, I'm hitting the gym, but I'm gonna just go to this fast food real quick because I don't feel like cooking. Boom, that's messing up their health. Oh yeah, I'm working on emotional intelligence. I'm learning and reading books on emotional intelligence. But I'm gonna mess around with this toxic chick just because I can't control my lust. Boom, you're messing yourself up emotionally. Um, yeah, I'm meditating. I'm getting my focus, but I'm gonna just sit down and binge Netflix for 6 hours. Boom, you're messing up your mental. So it's like you're doing the right things, but you're also doing the wrong things. So it's like, okay, it's great that you're doing the right things. I applaud you, King. Keep it up. But color the negative things too, because like if you don't, they can cancel each other out. So you just null and void. So every step you're making forward, you're making a step backwards. And this can apply for anything. That's what says some of the examples I'm using. But let's say finance. Oh, you stacking up money, King? Okay, I feel you. That's nice. But why are you going to the store and buying alcohol on your credit card? You know you can't afford that. You shouldn't even be drinking alcohol, but instead you're buying alcohol on the credit card. If you had the money to afford, you would buy on debit card, but you're using credit card with have interest rate that's gonna go against you. Come on, it's like it's these pieces that I'm trying to get you to put together. You're soon there. You're well along your journey, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud, but keep going. Start doing things that are a hindrance to you. It's gonna be temptations. When Jesus went into the wilderness, it was temptations. He faced temptations, temptations that most men today could not resist. It's gonna be lots and lots of temptations. But guess what? When Samson faced his temptation and he wasn't able to defeat it, what happened? He lost all of his power. He became weak. He became a weak man. He went from the strongest man. Think about it. He went from the strongest man in the world. Samson was the strongest man in the Bible. He was powerful. He was respected. He was honored. He had dignity. He was the strongest man in the Bible. And he lost it all to a woman. We just can take a minute of silence. We can take a minute of silence for that. Samson was the most powerful man that God put upon the earth, and he lost it to a woman. You know what? I'm gonna extend even further. Samson was the strongest man upon the earth, and he lost it to his lack of self-control. Because we're not gonna put the blame on external factors. No, that's not what kings do. Kings blame themselves for everything that happened in their lives. So it wasn't her fault. It wasn't Delilah's fault. It was his fault. His lack of control. See, he was doing all the right things. He was a godly man. He was doing the godly things. But you know what he's also doing? Ungodly things. He was a king. But why was he acting like a peasant just to help some box from this woman? That's all he wanted. He wanted to have sex. He can control his lust. He can control his lust. He wanted to have sex with this woman. And because of that, he lost everything. He was a king. He was a powerful man. One of the strongest man. But he lacked self control. He lacked self discipline. He was a man of purpose. But he strayed from his purpose for pleasure. And that cost him everything. Everything. Y'all see what I'm getting at? Like I said, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Christian. But I love the Bible. Oh my goodness, I love the Bible. It's like one of the best books. Especially if you're spiritual, if you believe in a higher power, if you believe in higher source, you believe in energy and frequencies. Like Nikola Tesla says, if you truly want to understand the world, you have to think of it in the view of energy and frequencies. I know I butchered it a little bit, but something along those lines. Pretty much saying, once you understand the world as energy and frequencies, you're there. You're on the right path. But the Bible teaches you a lot. It teaches you what to do, and most importantly, what not to do. Strongest man in the Bible. I mean, I need y'all to take time to think about it. Now you said strongest man, but strongest man in the Bible. Do you know how many strong men are in the Bible? Do you know how many men? I'm not even gonna talk about King. Who was it? Was it King Solomon or King David? I get them confused sometimes because one was the father and one was the son. But I think it was King David. I think he was the child and King Solomon was the dad. If not, it's vice versa. But let's say King David. He was amazing. He was an amazing king. That's why he became a king in the first place. No, I think it's King Solomon. I think King David was the anyhow, regardless. He was an amazing king. That's why he became king in the first place. And he's wise. So wise. There's King Solomon. He is one of the wisest men God put on the earth. That's what he's known for, the wise king. He was the wise king. Yes, people looked up to him, respected him, admired him. He's admirable. Very admirable. But then he went messing around with multiple women. It's a sin story all over again. Women of multiple religions. Yeah, that woman fine. Oh, hell, sorry over here. Oh, see, hey, sorry right there. See, bad. Like he's a sin. He had options. He had options, and he was exercising his options. He's like, yo, like all these fellas that want me. Who's your God? Oh, you Christian? Oh, you this? Oh, you that? Oh, y'all all different. Man, that's just more variety for me. That's how he's thinking, because he's not using his brain that God gave him. Well, no, he is. Let me rephrase that. He's not using his intellect. He's not using his purpose-driven brain. He's using his pleasure brain, his lust. That's what he's using. So instead of saying, yeah, all these beautiful women around me, I admire the femininity within each of them, but I know none of them can help me get towards my goal, my vision, and who I want to become. I know none of them are pouring into me. I know none of them are helping me become a better man. I know none of them are helping me fulfill my purpose in life. So I don't need not one. Because keep in mind, it's a hierarchy. First is God. Always. He's always first. I don't care what you believe in, Christianity, Buddhism, Taoism, Islam, Judaism. I don't care. That's not my what you believe in. God comes first. And after a man truly meets God, because a lot of people say, oh, I know God, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. If you truly know God, you'll also know your purpose. So God comes first, then your purpose comes first. Second. Then once you have God purpose, then it's you. Nowhere on this list does it says money, does it says woman, does it says pleasure, does it says fun, does it says that none of that dumb shit. Nowhere on that list does it say it. It's God, purpose, you. God means knowing your true self, because God is within you. He's within you. So in order to find God, you must find yourself. Jesus said, know thyself. Why did he say know thyself? Not because, oh, everyone said know thyself. No. He wasn't saying take a personality test. He wasn't saying study astrology. He said know thyself. Because the more you know yourself, guess what? The more you know God, because you are the reflection of God. Y'all see how this all comes together? You are the reflection of God. The more you get to know yourself, guess what you know? The more you get to know God. Jesus says, know thyself. And that's right, because he know God's within you. He know God is within you. He said, know thyself. That way that way you may know God. So yes, God comes first. God is truly building a connection with a higher power within you. With God. That's what God is. Then purpose is listening to that higher power within you. Because people hear God in different ways. I hear God speak to me while I stay in silence. Some people can write and they can have God write back to them, or they can have their hand be a medium for God to write back to them. Some people can do it through music. Some people can do it through podcasts. Some people can do it through instruments. Some people can do it through dancing. Multiple ways that people speak to God and God speak back to them. So whatever it is, once you find God, you're gonna find your path of speaking with him, your dialect, your language of speaking with him. And once you find that language, he will tell you your purpose. Don't say you know God and you don't know your purpose. That's not true. Either you know your purpose and you're just denying it, or you don't know God. Because once you find God, he will tell you. He will tell you what to do. That voice will speak to you. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. Hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. And if you choose to listen and you choose not to listen, that's you making a choice. It's not you, God, then purpose. It's not God, you, then purpose. It's God, purpose, then you. You come third. It's not about you. It's not about your will. It's about God's will. Jesus sat down in the garden. He said, God, please take away this cup of pain from me. I'm butchering it, but I just remember it. Please take away this cup of suffering away from me. Please. But above all else, your will be done. He understood the hierarchy. He understood God. He always loved God. Since 12, 13 years old, he always loved God. Then purpose. Then his mission became purpose. And then he followed his purpose. And then his mission was him. He didn't try to put himself above purpose and be like, God, I know this is my purpose, but spare me this one time, please. I don't want to get crucified. That's kind of painful. No. He was a man. He's like, God, if this is suffering you have put before me, I shall walk through it. I shall face it. I shall accept it. Because I'm not here for myself. I'm here for my purpose. Above myself. It's God. Purpose. And then you. And then you. Once you finish making that connection with God, once you finish identifying and pursuing your purpose, and not completing, because you don't have to complete it, but once you know God and you know your purpose and you put those two at the top, then it's you. And what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? That's a great question. So you see the beauty of it? By finding God and knowing your purpose, you are created. Let me read that. By finding God and knowing your purpose, that you are created. See, if you don't have God and you don't have your purpose, there is no you. It's ego. It's what you think is you. It's a persona, it's a mask, but there is no you. There cannot exist a you without these top two. Everything else is an illusion. It's a lie that you're telling yourself because you don't understand truth. Because what is truth? God. You don't have God, so you don't understand God. You don't understand truth. You need to understand God. You need to understand your purpose to have you. If there is no God, there is no purpose, there is no you. That's why some people walking around so soulless, so purposeless. They're just like a walking corpse. Some people say sleepwalkers, zombies upon the earth, because they are not them. They're not a real living person. They're like NPCs. They don't know themselves yet. You want to know why they haven't found themselves yet? Because they haven't found God and they haven't found their purpose. Once you find God, once you find your purpose, yourself is created within finding God and pursuing your purpose. Within connecting to God and pursuing your purpose. You isn't something that you decide. No. You is something that is created from God and your purpose. I don't decide who I'm going to be. I don't decide who I want to be. No, I just listen to our voice. What our voice tell me to do, I do. And then that habit, that action, those things crumble on top of each other over time. That creates the me. That creates me. See, I tell people, I'm not religious. And people be like, oh, he's an atheist. Oh, he's just one of these people using spirituality as a way to neglect responsibility and choosing to follow some rules from the Bible, some rules he decided not to follow. No, it's not that. No. The same stuff I'm saying right now, I'm pretty sure Christians can relate to it too. Oh, like, oh yeah, he's spitting. But what he mean he don't believe in real Christianity? I just don't. See? I can have 5 cups here. I can have a blue cup, a red cup, orange, yellow, green cup. 5 different cups. Inside each of those cups, I pour water. 1 cup of water, 2 cups of water, 3 cups of water, 4 cups of water, 5 cups of water. Now I have 5 different cups with water in it. Inside each cup is the same thing. But you don't know that because you're not looking in the cup. You're just looking from the outside. You might look inside your cup. Your cup is a blue cup. You look inside your blue cup and you're like, oh yeah, I know this is water. This is the real deal. But you see these other cups, the red, yellow, green. You're like, these cups? Nah, they're not the real deal. I know because those cups, they don't look like my cup. My cup look like this. But those cups, they look different. But the whole time, each cup have the same exact thing in it. The same exact thing. It might look different from the outside. Yeah. It might feel different. It might be made of different material. It might be... The cup itself does not matter. The cup does not matter. What is the cup in this analogy? The cup is religion. Religion does not matter. Why? Because each religion has one centerpiece. And that's the understanding of God. They're all trying to convey the same message. It's the water within the cup that matters. Water is in each one of the different cups. They might look different from the outside, but in each cup, there's the same thing. Religions might look different from the outside because you're inside your own religion, looking at other religions from the outside. We looking like, oh, that religion looks different. Oh, that religion looks different. That religion have a different belief. But inside each of those religions is water, is God, is the truth. Inside each of them. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, people don't understand. Once you still see a difference between this and that, once there's still a divide, once you still can judge one and two, then you haven't found God yet. You wanna know why? Because God is non-duality. If you say it has to be this or that, nah, you haven't found God yet. If you say it has to be Buddhism or Islam or Christianity, no, you haven't found God yet. The fact that you see a division within God's people shows that you're not, shows that you have work to do. I'm not saying, oh, you're in a relationship with God. Hell no. Who am I to say that? You feel me? Because I'm not perfect neither. There's a lot of going I have to do myself. So I'm not saying you don't have a relationship. I'm just saying you still have work to do within that relationship. Listen, I'm not pretending to be perfect. I'm not perfect at all. God knows I'm just a work in progress. And I'm not doing this because I want to. I promise you I don't. I'm not doing this because I want to. I keep telling people that the things I do is not just because I want to. It's because I know the hierarchy. It's God, my purpose, then me. It's not about me. It's about my purpose. Once I found God, it became about my purpose. I'm doing this because this is my purpose. God told me to do this. God told me to talk. God told me to fire this camera. God told me to use my voice to spread His word. It's not even that I don't want to do it. It's just, I can care less. I got an ego that be forced to do different things. I can listen to that ego instead. But no, I'm not listening to ego. I'm becoming a man of God. That's who I am. The you, God, purpose, then you. I'm becoming a man of God. This you is a man of God. And why? Because I found God in purpose. Had I never found God in purpose, then you wouldn't be a man of God. It's just be whoever I decide to be. I decided to be a gangster, I'd be a gangster. I decided to be a thug, I'd be a thug. I decided to be a rich millionaire that just doesn't believe in God. He was an atheist, then I would be that. If I decided to be the best person on this planet, in my opinion, but at the same time I still don't believe in God and I still have fucked up morals, then I would be that. But no, because I found God and because I found mission, I have no choice but to be a man of God, even if I don't want to. It's because I found these two first and these two come first, I have to be a man of God. So when I do stuff, it's not because, oh, I'm doing it because the Bible told me to do this, and if I do this, I'm going to heaven. Yay! No! I'm not even gonna criticize no religion. I'm not gonna criticize it. I won't say it's dumb. It's not the objective. You shouldn't be doing something because you fear the consequences of not doing it. You should be doing it because. That's it, just because. And some people be like, what? I don't get it. Then keep on doing it until you get it. Keep on doing it until you tell it. Until you understand what I mean by saying you should do it just because, then keep on doing it. And once you understand, then you will want to keep on doing it. You won't have a choice but to keep on doing it just because. But that's all, man. I don't ramble a lot, and usually I don't really go too deep into my spirituality. I give out a glimpse and peaks and stuff, but I don't really break it down and explain it. And maybe that's my fault. Maybe I need to. Maybe I assume that some people have this connection with God that I have already, and some people have this knowledge of God that I have already, and some people are where I am spiritually, and that's my fault. That's my fault. So, you know what? Maybe my other videos, I will go a little deeper into my true understanding, my true experiences, my true relationship, where I truly am right now within my journey, and break it down to how I got here. Like, where's my foundation at? What I truly believe, and why I believe this, and what does this mean? It's like, maybe I just need to break it down a little bit more. Maybe that way y'all understand and y'all get it better. Maybe that way I'll be a better steward, is that a word? A better servant of God, put it like that. Maybe I help fulfill my mission much better by actually taking a step back and covering the basics. This is my belief. If there's any videos explaining my belief, it's this one. This is what I believe. It's a hierarchy. God, purpose, you, or me. How you decide to say it. Alright, I'm out.